Hi, welcome to my channel again. Today I have a advice and tips video for pre-med, and in this video I'm just going to, the purpose of this video really is to help you to get excited about pursuing a career in medicine. Because if you think about it, there's so many things you have to do in order just to get to medical school. And then once you're in medical school, there's still like a whole bunch of more things you have to do. So the list is long. And it's really hard to kind of want to find that focus, that drive, that kind of helps you to get through your studying, get through your MCATs and all that stuff. So what I've done for myself, well, I guess if I rewind a little bit, I can tell you guys, when I graduated from high school, I kind of thought I wanted to do medicine, but I wasn't really positive. And when I got to school, like I said in my other video, I was studying on a French campus. So my major was biological sciences to start off, but it was in French, and I wasn't sure if that was what I wanted to do. I was lost, probably like most freshmen are, don't know what they're doing kind of thing. And I didn't really find that, like, I took, some science classes, some math classes, but I really didn't find any of my interests quite. And so when I decided to kind of try to find my way, I transferred to a different school. And what helped me to kind of figure out that, okay, this is what I want to do. I actually do like science. I actually had to take, a few different classes to kind of find, like, my interests. And the first time I kind of thought about medicine more was when my anatomy teacher, I was taking anatomy and physiology at my school, and my anatomy teacher was like, you would be great in medical school. I don't ever have to worry about you in class. You're doing great. And she kind of like gave me that advice and that push and said, you can do this if you want. And that really kind of helped me to motivate me and kind of, do a little more research into it and find out more about what I need to do to get there. So what I did on my own, I came up with this folder idea, and it just says medical school application prep, and it's just a little paper folder, like, the 10-cent cheap folders. I just grabbed it from around my house. You can use something nice, you can use a binder, you can do whatever you want, and it just basically has, like, I haven't put anything in the middle yet, but it just has like stuff on the inside, and I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I've put in here. To start off, I've put in my folder, like I said, I transferred schools, so in my folder I have kind of like these academic plan papers, and since I transferred, I had to figure out, what classes transferred, and like see what classes I need to take. And when I first started college, I wish I had done that. I know schools give you like a list of what you need to do, but they don't really, some do, but they don't really arrange it like, this can be only taken in spring, this can only be taken in fall, this can only be taken in summer. So I like really researched into it and to try to find like when I can take what classes and kind of arrange it in a way so that I know what I'm going to need to sign up for, and I know, like, okay, I'm going to be able to graduate on time, like I'm not wasting my time. So that to me is really comforting and really helped me. So that's one piece of advice. And also meet with your advisor. Show them your academic plan. See if it makes sense. I know you can come, like, I'm sure your school probably has like a file where you can actually like plan, like I know my school does. We can do it online. But this was before I had transferred. I kind of researched ahead of time. So you can do that before you enter your school, or if you're transferring like me, it's probably helpful to do that as well. And I've done like several of those. I kind of obsessed a little bit over it, but it really helped me. Another thing I did was I just took a little piece of paper and wrote medical schools I like, and I just went on different medical school websites, looked at their requirements, see like, am I taking the right classes? Most schools, it's the same basic requirements. You can look that up. Look on the AMCAS website. That has tons of information on there. And anyways, I just came up with a list, went through different schools, like, oh, this sounds like a really good thing I want to do. So later on, when I'm ready to apply, I kind of have that list already done. So I don't need to, obviously you can add to your list, but I have a list. And just a side note, you don't have to actually have an actual folder. I also have on my computer a file and an Excel spreadsheet actually, and where I typed up the list, put when the due dates are, when you have to send in your MCATs. Obviously, I'm gonna have to recheck again when the time is to apply, like, because it's for this year, so you know the dates will change, but kind of to give me an idea of what schools I like and kind of list them, rank them, kind of thing. So that's another thing you can do as well. And let's see, what else do I have in here? I also came up with, let's see if I can find it, kind of a to-do list for things to do for medical school acceptance. And my list is pretty specific to the things that are offered in my area. Like I put apply to this certain health internship, or join a pre-medical association at my school. Different things like that I think will help me to gain more experience in medicine and help me to gain more, like, a love for what I'm doing. So different things like that, and like, you know, physicians to shadow and that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's all important stuff. I also came up with a more general list as well, and this one is called being a successful pre-med. So on this list, I listed the coursework I need specific to my school. Let's see, I put like a little MCAT preparation stuff section, you know, different workbooks I can get, letters of recommendation, how to start a file at my school to get that going, different volunteer stuff, and blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. It's just a lot of research, you know, you gotta go find what you like and add it to your list. And that's like basically what I have in my list. Like I have my class schedule in there, and you know, like my advisement report from my advisor. So that's the general stuff in here, and I would really encourage you all to do something similar. Make it your own. Do it the way you want to do it, whether it's on the computer or on paper or in a journal. Start documenting your experiences so that when you have to write your statement, or when you have to get ready for your application, you're ready. You have your stuff. You can open up your folder and say, okay, here's what I got for this. Here's my experiences for this, and it'll kind of ease your stress a little bit. And also, to me, like the more I find out about what I'm doing, it kind of gets me more excited. So, I also have a playlist of videos. If you guys want to check that, I'll link that below. Just basically videos that I found on YouTube that are helpful to pre-meds, because they're kind of hard to find. But they're out there. I wish there was more, but if you guys have any videos you'd like to share with me as well, or any websites to help pre-meds, I'd love that. So, to the next video. Bye!